Hey everyone, so my next video is going to be me doing weighted crunches every single day. And the reason why I want to try this out is because I see that there are some people, especially strongman competitors, who have higher body fat percentages, but their abs are still visible. One person, for example, is like Eddie Hall. So I personally won't be going on a cut anytime soon. That's why I want to see if it's possible for me to get visible abs even in a higher body fat percentage. Any visual improvement would be awesome, but if not, I will at least have a stronger midsection. So here's day one.
The first day I did a set of failure with 15 pounds, and this was to see my starting level and to be used as a reference point with any future comparisons. But I shocked myself as I was only able to do 1.5 reps without my abs giving out and cramping. So I did try it again a couple of minutes later, and I was able to manage to hit 3.5 reps, which was still pretty pathetic, but definitely a lot better. Since I absolutely got destroyed by the 15 pounds, the first couple of days I did crunches holding a 5-pound weight, doing 3 sets of 10 reps, and surprisingly, it was still quite difficult.
Alright, I just finished doing my first day of weighted crunches, and it was pretty bad. Like, my abs were cramping after the second set. I'm also not too sure if my form is correct, so I might be tweaking it up in the future just so I don't use as much hip flexors.
So when I was doing crunches on the bench, I probably was overusing my hip flexors as they felt more sore than my abs. So I started to do the sets lying down on the floor with my feet on the bench and hips elevated off the floor. Doing it like this makes it harder for my hip flexor to do the work, and I'm also able to focus more on my core. During some sets, I would try to engage my hamstrings by actively pressing my heels into the bench instead of elevating my hips off the floor to prevent my hip flexors to help out. I also did one set with the weight in front of my chest with my arms fully extended, and this is just to provide a little bit of variation in my exercise selection. I was able to gradually increase the weight in 5-pound increments until I was able to do 25 pounds with sets of 10, and during each increase of weight I also increased the amount of sets. So at the end of the challenge I was doing 7 sets of 10 with 25 pounds. The next few clips are my AMRAP attempts for days 10, 20, and 30. And I did these sets using the decline bench just so I could keep it consistent when I compare it with my day 1 attempt. But as I mentioned earlier, for all my working sets, I just did crunches on the floor. For this set in the beginning, you can see me looking at the bench because it felt so easy doing crunches with the 15 that I had thought perhaps I forgot to lower the bench, but I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was already lowered, and it only felt easy because I've been used to doing crunches with the 25s.
So just finished my last ab workout, and I don't think I really made much visual progress, but if you guys notice anything different, please let me know. On the other hand, I did gain a little bit of weight. I started off at 79.2 kilos and now I'm at 80.8 kilos, so I'm quite happy that I look relatively the same. But regardless, I do feel my abs have gotten a lot stronger, especially when I compare the amount of reps I could do during day 1 comparing to now. And I'm sure that once I do start cutting, my abs will be more prominent and defined compared to before. I do, however, think that it is possible to get abs at a higher body fat percentage, but you'll have to be
I'm built different
and be lifting some really heavy weight. and definitely not doing 25s. Anyways, feel free to leave a comment below telling me what kind of videos you guys would like to watch in the future. And also, if you guys haven't already, please press that like button and subscribe. Cheers.